Yes, dear students, good evening. So the students who are in the online, am I audible? Yes, Darshana. So we will start our class ma because today link is changed. That's why I just was waiting for a few minutes. So every day sharp the class time will start 4:10 on sharp because today only online link is changed. That's why I started little bit late. Sharp 4:10 class will start. Okay, right. So let us continue the continuation of the previous class topic. Okay, so almost batch is finalized and we reached to our target. Now the last few classes, 7 classes, video links are there with me. Video links are there. I will just put them into today after the class is over. I'll put all my previous class content, material, my previous class, whatever is completed, plus the last few 6 to 7 classes, video links I will put it into the Google Classroom Drive so that you people can listen and you people can download that material. Okay, guys. Actually, yesterday itself I want to upload because today link is changed. That's why a small, I was just waiting for it. And I'll put the after the class is over, I'll keep my up-to-date notes information inside of it. Okay, right, students, continue that. Last session we started the topic called what? Variables and literals. How many types of literals are there? Come on, always try to interact with me. How many types of literals? 4 types. Number 1, integer literal. Number 2, string literals. Next, float literals, bool literals. Like that, there are so many, 14 literals are there. Okay. Even in the last class, I told you some small information related to all the literals are stored in main memory in the form of what? Identifiers. And on the identifiers, I will explain some more information in the class, if you remember me. Did you remember or forget? Remember? Yes. So today I would like to enter into the small discussion. I would like to discuss on what also? For a few minutes I will discuss identifiers also. So please look into that once again into the class. I already mentioned it. Once again, I'll just want to recap last class what I discussed it. So those who are new in today's class, if you carefully follow me, there is a chance to follow me also, because programming is going to start with this topic only. Last Saturday, I started this topic and we are entering into this identifiers and followed by data types also I will introduce. So batch is streamlined. I'll go for a complete 1 hour 50 minutes. We will go on discussing it because of today some link is changed. Some of the students, few students may be missing, but next day onwards we will go for minimum 1 hour 15 minutes. 2 hours is a session time and 1 hour 15 minutes is a minimum time I will be taking in the class session. Okay, so let us go for what? Identifiers. So last class we had a small discussion. To store the data in the main memory of the computer, compulsory what are the things required? To store the data inside of the memory, what type of information required? Come on. Number 1, literals required, plus data types required, plus variables required. I hope you forget also, right? Forget? No, remembered. So to store the data, what is required? Memory space is required, plus literals are required. Okay, almost by looking at you, I can understand you already forget. No problem. But few days, this problem will be continued, not only with my class, with everybody's class. Let me go for 2 minutes. I'll just recapitulate what I said in the last session. 2 minutes, I just want to recapitulate. My program name was what? Sum.py. What is an extension of our Python program? .py. .py contains what code? .py contains source code. Beautiful. .py contains? Good, beautiful. To this program, what we will pass? Input we will send it. What we will send? Input. Input I will send it. I'll send some type of input. Look at that. I'm sending some type of input called 10 and what? 20. 10 and 20 is known as what? Input. To every program, we will pass some type of input. Those are known as what also? Literals. A very basic level. Last class, Saturday, what I discussed. I'm recapitulating once again. Every type of input definitely will store in where? Definitely will store in where? Main memory of the computer. Almost I explained half an hour about main memory, literals, variables, so much of information I explained. But by looking at you, I felt that you forget. Yes, it is. You forget also. Now, memory space is created for storing the value 10. Memory space is created for storing the value 20. Memory space is created for storing the value called what? Result also. Right or not? Yes. Now the value 10 is stored. Now the value 10 is stored. The value 20 is stored. Well and good. This value, that value called 10 and 20. 10 and 20 available. Now I need to process it or not? Now I need to process. So the inputs are stored in where? Now the inputs are stored in where? Input values stored in where? Main memory of the computer. To store the values inside the main memory of the computer, memory must be allocated or not? Who will allocate the memory space? Super. Data types. I'm going to start in today's session. Beautiful topic that is. Okay. So after storing your inputs inside the main memory, definitely next step is what? You need to process this data. You need to process this data. To process this data, definitely we need to go for what? Retrieving the data from this memory space. And I told one general knowledge example also. To retrieve the data or to talk some person, or if I want to talk to you, I should call you on your name or not. So your name is nothing but something like a labeling I am giving to you. Am I correct? In normal life, everything is named with something. Am I correct? Suppose if you take it, it is called what? Remote. It is called what? Duster. Everything is named with some labels, right? Something like that. Once you store your inputs in the memory, definitely you need to give some type of names. Definitely you need to give some type of name. Duplicate names or distinct names? Is it duplicate names or distinct names? Distinct names I need to give. So I'm giving the names as what? A. I'm giving it as A. I'm giving it as B. I'm giving it as what here again? C. I'm giving it as C. So A is pointing to the memory space where 10 is stored. B is pointing to the memory space where 20 is stored. C is pointing to the memory space where nothing is stored. Now I need to process. Okay, retrieve the data from this space, retrieve the value from this space and add both of them and keep the result in where? A plus what? B. I'm just explaining like a spoon feeding. I'm going to enter into the most important discussion in today's class. Very soon, I'm entering into the biggest discussion. C is equal to where? A plus B. So the result is stored in where? Result is stored in where? C is the one which is pointing to this memory space or not? Yes, what is the result is stored there? 30. So all the inputs are stored in main memory by allocating sufficient amount of memory space. That type of memory space is identified by what? Distinct names. Even last class I told you, once again I am writing because your faces makes me to understand that you forget already. Distinct names. These distinct names makes us to identify the values stored in where? Memory. Stored in where? Memory or main memory, whatever you feel it. Stored in where? Main memory. If you want, I can write main memory. And hence, the distinct names are called what? Yes. And hence, the distinct names distinct names are called what? Identifiers. This is one of the most important terminology I want to say. So what is the use of identifiers, guys? What is the use of identifiers? Identifiers are used for locating the values stored in the form of memory. Okay. Those identifier values, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 30. Today what I am doing, you see, A is equal to 100, B is equal to what I am doing again? Carefully tell me, 200. Obviously what I am doing there, C is equal to what? A plus B. What is the value of A changed? Speed up. What is this value becoming? 100. What is this value? 20 becoming? 200. It is becoming 200 and it is becoming what again? 300. Tell me guys, now you tell me guys, this is becoming 300 here, 300 here. Identifier values are fixed or varying? Varying, changing from one point of time to another point of time. Here, identifier values are varying from during the program execution, and hence they are during the program execution, and hence identifiers are known as what? Identifiers are also called what? Variables. Beautiful. So I'm getting the one more word called what? Variables. Tell me in simple word, I would like to give a conclusion. All types of inputs stored in the memory in the form of what? That is the point I want to convince you. To store my input, compulsory what is required? Memory space must be allocated. To that memory space, who need to point? Variables. Variables are used to get my values to retrieve or not. That's why all types of inputs must be stored in the memory in the form of what? All types of literals stored in main memory in the form of? Yes. I hope you are understanding what I'm talking. Is it clear, guys? Right. The students who are something new may also understand what I am explaining. Very briefly, I recapitulated in the last session. And let me go to the Python environment once. Python environment. Do you know how to go to the Python environment? I told you the downloading process. And let us go to that. If you want last and final time, I will tell you the downloading process of what? Python software once again. Go to the Python software here. Python 3.10 is the latest version. Go to where? IDLE is there. 3.10 is there. First, we start our preliminary programming. First 1 week about what? 3.10 command prompt. I will take it. Click on that. This is just open. I'm going to teach this Python programming in 8 stages. In 8 stages, I will be dealing with it. Okay, guys, come on. I would like to ask you, write a Python program which will calculate sum of 2 numbers. Sum of? Always coding. How many values I require? 2. Sum of 2 numbers. How many values I require? 2. What is the value you have? 10. Every value must be stored in the form of what? Variable. Already explained. Variable. Take. Start. A is equal to 10. What is 10? Integer literal. What is the 10? What is A? Variable. Right or not? Is it necessary to write the data type in Python? No. Why? Python is one of the dynamically typed programming language. Is it necessary to specify the data type? Already we explained the feature called dynamically typed or not. In the Google Drive class, when I am uploading that 7 classes previous videos, one of the feature is also there inside of it. Okay, please take care of it. A is equal to 10 and B is equal to what? 20. Come on fast. C is equal to A plus B. Print of what? A comma B comma C. Print all the values. And print is one statement. I will explain in today. Print is one statement which is printing the values what you want to display on the console. Console is nothing but what? Monitor. Able to get my students? So what is this A, B, C are called here? Variables, which are used to identify the values what we have. D is equal to what I am doing again? A minus B. A minus B, why error? D is equal to A minus B. What is the A minus B? A minus B, 10 minus 20 is comes under what? Print A comma B comma what? D, 10, 20. What is the value? Minus 10. Able to get it? So come on to the point back. Next, I would like to introduce what are the various rules to be followed in selection of what? Variables or identifiers. Shall I enter into that? Yes. Before that, I just want to go for what? One small point I want to prepare. Slowly, I'm getting into the topic. All these things I will enter into the today's importance of what? Variables. Importance of variables. In which language? Python. Come on, guys. How simple it is. Whatever I explained, I'm just giving some description here. What is my point? All types of values are what? Literals are stored in the form of, are stored in main memory. Stored in where? Main memory. In the form of what? In the form of variables. That point already we are aware of it. And one more point I already said in the first feature of Python, or second or third, platform independent I said. All the variables in Python are called dash. If this is the case, it's very difficult to teach according to the industry. All variables, I already told you, all variables in Python are called objects. Are called what? Explain now, not explain now. Explain. All values are stored in the form of objects only, not stored in the form of keyword variables, are stored in the form of what? Objects. Behind objects, who is there? About class and object, about 45 minutes I explained. General information I said. About platform independent, I explained 1 hour. Why Python is platform independent? Because all the values are stored in the form of objects. Objects will store unlimited amount of data. Am I correct? Tell me. All types of values are stored in the form of what? All the variables in Python are called. Hence, data stored in the form of what? Objects. Understand? Yes. Now, dear students, today I want to go for what are the rules? What are the rules to be followed? Rules to be followed, or rules to be used, or rules to be followed in choosing what? Variables. How to choose variables in our Python program? I'm going to explain. Rules to be used. Rules to be used in choosing variables. In choosing what? Variables. So I'm going to write it in choosing variables. Just I want to go for it. See, students, I'm typing the notes also inside the classroom. I can open my previous classroom notes, previous batch, recently started 7 o'clock. I can open it, but I don't want to open it. If I show and open it, it is going to be getting difficult for you. If I type it now, it will enter into your brain perfectly. Rules to be used in choosing what? Or rules for using what? Variables, in simple terms if you want. So what is the meaning of it? Suppose your elders want to keep some name to you. So they will follow some lot of rules or not. First letter must start with this, second letter must be this one, that and this and etc. A lot of knowledge they will apply or not. Like that, when I am going to use any variable in my Python program, what are the rules to be followed? I'm just going to give you beautiful rules, guys. Try to understand carefully and follow me very well. And at the end of the session, we must go for questionnaire in the class, because what questions will come in interview's point of view, how to answer it, try to put more and more response in the class. So the programming session started with which concept, ma? Literals. Literals are nothing but what? Inputs. All inputs in Python program are called what? All the literals are showed in the form of what? Identifiers are also called what? All the values, all the inputs are showed in the form of? All the variables in Python are called? Objects will have restriction in the size or unlimited restriction. Unlimited values you can store. That's why Python is one of the greatest programming language nowadays. And even in 2022, the total industry is dominated by the Python language itself. So that's why carefully learn it. Try to be an expert in my class by learning this Python from my class. So I'm saying once again, because you are in the beginning topic which I'm introducing today, always compare our notes with all the notebooks in the entire Hyderabad and feel that 80% more content I'm telling in the class in programmatic format of it. Don't learn just theory without having any programming. Learn always what? Programming that will change your career. Always compare and inculcate the people to learn programming, libraries to meet the industry demands. Fine? So shall we start? Yes. What is that heading here? Rules for using variables. So how to use variables I am going to tell you. Look at that. First point. Don't write it. Listen. All of you listen. The variable name I'm writing here. The variable name is a combination of what? Alphabets. The variable name is a combination of what? Alphabets in the bracket, uppercase and what? Lowercase. Uppercase and lowercase. A variable name is a combination of alphabets, that is including both uppercase and lowercase, comma, next is what? Digits and a special symbol. What is the special symbol? Underscore only. What is it? Underscore only. So what is the underscore symbol? You already know that. I'm writing underscore symbol. Of course, I don't want to boast about my class. You take any student. What are the rules for using variables also? They don't know. Writing Python program, you leave it. Ask this question. What are the rules for writing variables? Or what are the rules for using variables? First one, all of you read out. Come on, read out. The variable name is a combination of alphabets, digits, and special symbol. Special. So, is the hyphen is allowed? See that. What is a special symbol allowed only? Underscore hyphen allowed? Dollar allowed? No. Space allowed? What is allowed only? That's it. What is the special symbol allowed in variable name? What are not allowed? Space is not allowed. Hyphen is not allowed. Dollar is not allowed. Hash is not allowed. No special symbols are allowed. Except what? Beautiful. Second point I'm saying. Second point. All the variables, all the rules, if I remember, and I will prepare. Okay. Right. The first letter of the variable. The first letter of the variable name. First letter of the variable name must starts with either with an alphabet or underscore or what? Underscore. That's it. A variable name is a combination of what? Alphabets, digits, and what? Special symbol underscore. Okay, three things are allowed. But the first letter of the variable starts with either with or with underscore. Can I start with the digit? No. My rules are so dominated. You just learn like bullets and then enjoy the subject. And now come on to the point of it. All of you. Every variable name must starts with what? Starts with what? Alphabet or what? Underscore. Can I start with the digit? Can I check these rules? Yes. Can I check these rules and no, no. I hope first I have to conduct a test on English first. First I will conduct a test on English. Can I check the rules? Can I check? Yes. Right. Let us go for checking the rules. Take one variable. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3. A is equal to 20. Valid and invalid? What is 1, 2, 3? A I am taking, variable name I am taking, but starts with what? Digit. Allowed or not allowed? Check it out. It is called what? Syntax error. All of you say. In the interview point of view, they will give you 1, 2, 3 is equal to 20. What is the name of the error? They will ask you. Because Python qualifying in the written test is really a great. Why? Because people learn only theory and they will write additionals. But in interview point of view, no additionals are required. Only if you know programming, you can do wonders. 1, 2, 3 is equal to 20. A is equal to 20. Valid or invalid? What is the reason? Variable name should not start with digit, but I started with digit. That's why it is known as what error, ma? Syntax? Yes. One more time I am writing. A123 is equal to 40. Valid or invalid? Beautiful. Why valid? Because I am starting with what? Beautiful. Print. To print the data, A123, it is printing the value called what? 40. Understand? Good. Now I am writing underscore ABC is equal to 23. Valid or invalid? Ma? Very good. Why valid? Either it can start with an alphabet or it can start with. Good. Now print of, come on, ma. Underscore ABC. Valid or invalid? Very good. Underscore 1, 2, 3 is equal to 67.89. Valid or invalid? Valid. Valid or invalid? Girls. Valid, ma? So suspectingly saying, here no internal marks are there. Feel free to say, fight with subject. Then you'll get a very beautiful subject. Don't fear. I'm not going to come to your home and taking marks and then internal marks I'm not correcting. Valid or invalid? Sure. Good. Beautiful. Because starts with what? Excellent. Print of what? Underscore 1, 2, 3 is what? 67.89. Valid, students? Yes. Come on. Underscore is equal to 34. Valid or invalid? Beautiful. Why? Yes, you got good knowledge. Beginning, you are getting good knowledge. Further, just imagine. Valid? Yes. Good. Now see, underscore is equal to 30. Valid? Good. Keep it up. Underscore what? Is equal to what? 30. It is one. Recently, it is a question in one of the interview point of view. First option is invalid. Option B valid. Option C something they gave. Most of them will choose it as what? Invalid. But it is what? Valid. Because the rules are important. That rules related programs also I am showing. Easy? Yes. Come on, last and final. Underscore is equal to 40. Yes. Now you are understanding very well. Now I am getting confidence on you. Okay. Let me ask one difficult question. Shall I? Okay. $sal is equal to 3.4. Beautiful. Why? Starts with what? Dollar. But it is supposed to start with either alphabet or with what? Good. See, read out. Yes. Excellent. Okay. $$ is equal to 45. It is invalid. It is because I have to cover one more rule I will cover. Okay. Let us go. I will not press enter key. I won't press enter key. After telling the rule, I will press enter key. Okay. Now, shall I press enter key? No. Yes, sir. No, suspense. I want to carry the suspense. First letter of the variable must start with what? Either with an alphabet or with what? Good. Within the variable, special symbols are not allowed. Special symbols are not allowed. Special symbols are not allowed except, except, yes, except underscore. Only underscore is allowed. Only underscore is allowed. No other special symbols are allowed. Tell me, this is a variable name I am taking. What I am using? Dollar. Is it allowed? So see that it is giving you what? Come on, sal. EMP space sal is equal to 4.5. Valid or invalid? Why? Super, super, super. Space. Allowed or not allowed? Excellent. See that. What is this? Come on. Earlier what? One more time. One more time. EMP hyphen sal is equal to 4.5. Why invalid? Hyphen not allowed. See that? Hyphen not allowed. No need to see. Remember the rule? Test it. Remember the rule? Test it. Okay. EMP dollar. EMP dollar is equal to 3.4. Because dollar is not allowed. EMP underscore sal is equal to 4.5. Super. EMP underscore what? Sal. EMP underscore sal 4.5. Okay, students. Yes. What is the first rule? A variable name is a combination of what? That is uppercase and what? Lowercase. This is special symbols underscore. First letter of the variable must starts with what? Or with what? Within the variable, what is not permitted? Some special symbols are not permitted. Except what? Excellent. Now, I will ask one dangerous question. Can I ask one dangerous question? Before asking dangerous question, because I will ask so many dangerous questions. Because I already said in my class, whatever the question is coming in written test, 99.999%, it is from my notes. Today I said, in middle also I said, at the end of the course also I will say. Provided you need to what is that 0.001%. Because when your course is over, all of a sudden some new feature is coming. If that new feature is not there in our course duration, course going on time, once your course is over, in middle of some 1 week or some 2 weeks, some new feature came. That feature neither I covered nor you did not hear about it. That may come. That's why learn very perfectly. If any new feature is coming, that upgradations I will keep it into Google Drive class, because Google Drive class is permanently accessible for you for a long time. Understand? So that's why for all your updations, I will keep it in the corresponding Google Drive classes. New features, new examples also I will post it in my classes. Okay, na? Right. So come on to the point. In Python, to write any comment, listen this voice carefully. To write any type of comment, we will use the symbol called what? Hash. Hash. In C programming, to write the comment, we will write what? Single slash, double slash we will use. Like that, we are having multi-line commenting symbols also there in C, C++, Java, .NET, etc. But in our Python, to write the comments, we will write what symbol? Hash. Shall I write? Start. Now see, sal is equal to 34.56. Valid, na? Valid. Print of what? Sal is print of sal is equal to print of sal. What is the answer is coming? Okay. Now I am writing sal is hash EMP is equal to 3.4. Valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? I'm waiting. When you answer my question so quickly, definitely it will go wrong, or it may be you are a perfect student in Python. Come on. What is this hash EMP? Comment. Hash EMP is called. So see that what is coming? 34.56. That means this is only looking into that. What is the value already? 34. And this is considered as what? Comment. Considered as what? Say once again. A is equal to what? 100. Here I am writing A hash. KVR is the faculty for Java and Python. I wrote like this. I wrote like this. What is printed? What I used here? A. What is this entire thing is called? Comment. Comment is nothing but ignoring. What is printing? Only 100 is printed. And don't think that this entire thing is called variable name. Dear students, are you able to understand? Yes. Shall I continue? Yeah. Let us move to the further discussion here. Next one. No keywords to be used as. One more rule I am covering. No keywords to be used as. To be used as what names? Variable names. No keywords to be used as what? Variable names. Because keywords are the reserved words for the language compilers, and they have some special meaning. They have some special meaning will be there for those keywords. You can't change that keywords. Suppose in English there is one word is there. Can you change the meaning of that word? Can you change that? No, because that is reserved word. Because everybody knows that word is meaning is so and so. Can you change all of a sudden day by night? You cannot. Let us go. In Python programming, and some of the people who don't have any mind, they will say Python contains some 32 keywords, 33 keywords. There is no brain at all. And you don't feel it because sometimes I say these words. Suppose Python 3.8 contains 33 keywords. What the version is going on? 3.10. If you go to interview tomorrow, Python contains how many keywords? If any mindless question is coming, you will answer what? 32, 33 you will say. But person like me will show some 38 keywords they will show. Because 3.10 also included, no? You said 32, 33. I am showing 38. Is your answer is wrong or not? So Python is not a science or social. North, east, west, fixed directions will not be there. Because when new features are coming, new keywords also adding or not? Don't buttify the subject. I will train you like anything in my class. Don't go for academic kind of discussions in the job-oriented courses. Learn from the experts of the real time, and according to real-time standards only try to move. How many keywords are there in Python as an FAQ? Don't buttify years together the same thing. Is it fixed? Because computer science subject is rigorously changing and so many number of keywords are adding. If you buttify is the 33 keywords, people will laugh by saying that word to us. That's why don't learn. At the end of the course, I will list out all the keywords at that particular version. We have to say up to 3.10. These are the keywords. That is the correct answer. I will train you how to answer in the interview point of view also. I will train lot of things in the class, provided if you are so much punctual to my classes. Shall we start, ma? Yes, let us take some keyword. I will take it. What is the keyword? Else. Say once. Else. Else is a keyword in C language also, C++ also, Java also, in Python also. Else is what? I will tell you what is the meaning of else. Don't worry. Okay. 2.3 you say error will come. What is that error, please? Yes. While is called what? Keyword is equal to 34. Also error. Understand, guys? If statement 3.4 also called what? Error. Understanding? Now come on. Underscore else is equal to 3.4. Valid or invalid? This is valid. I am not taking as it is as that. I am just adding something. Print of what? Underscore what? Else. Value is coming. Come on. Next I will go for what? While underscore is equal to what? 4.5. No. I will give imposition if you say something wrong. Print of what? While underscore. While what? Underscore. While underscore is called valid or invalid? Yes. Right. Now I am saying that something like if underscore hyphen underscore if underscore is equal to, I am writing caviar within the double quotes. Valid or invalid? Valid. Why you are hesitating to say this? Underscore if underscore is equal to, I'm just getting something like this. Are you able to follow? Is it clear? So what is that rule number 4? No keywords to be used as what? Because keywords are the for the language compiler and they have some special meaning. That's why we cannot change it. Okay, beautiful. All the variable names, careful, all the variable names are case sensitive. Do you know case sensitive? Do you know what is meant by case sensitive? Are you sensitive or insensitive? Are you people sensitive or insensitive? Sensitive means if I say anything, you will immediately do that. That is sensitive. Insensitive means if I say something, you will not do it. That is called insensitive. Now you tell me, are you sensitive or insensitive? Who is sensitive? Raise the hands. Raise the hands. Okay, only few. 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5 members, 7 members. 7 members. Rest of them, okay, 7 counted. 7 members. Rest of them, you are very intelligent students, guys. So when I give homework, you won't do the homework. That means you are what? Insensitive. So sir may give so many homeworks. If I do homework, if I get a job, daily I have to go to office. Na? What about friends? They are also waiting for us. You did not understand me. So try to be sensitive. Right or not? Okay. So don't be sensitive or insensitive. I don't want to bother about it. Come to the programming. Look at that. Capital AGE is equal to 99 years. Capital AGE. Small AGE is equal to 98 years. Allowed or not allowed? Second one, allowed or not allowed? Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. No problem. Capital AGE is different. Small AGE is different. Sir, what is the capital A and small a importance? I will explain. With a Unicode table, I will explain. So much of programming I will explain, guys. Sometimes it will bounce to you. It bounce to your head. But after a few times, you will understand that code also. Okay, right. Now, one more time I am writing. Capital A, small GE is equal to 97. Allowed or not allowed? Small a, capital G, small e. Allowed or not allowed? Yes. Now print. Capital AGE, comma, small AGE, capital AGE, small capital GE. Like this, print it. All of them are printed different or not? All variable names are sensitive, sensitive or insensitive? Sensitive. This is different from this. This is different from that. It is called case sensitive. So coming to the point of it, all the variable names are what? Is my rules are clear? As last one is, I will give it as a recommendation, students. I will give it. It is not a rule, ma. It is not a rule, but it is a note point I will give you. Note. Don't take the variable name, a bigger variable. Don't take 60 kilometers variable name. It's a waste of your typing work. Do what? All the variable names, you are all requested, all the variable names must be user friendly. Must be what? User friendly. In simple word, in your terms, short and sweet. Take this example. Employee salary of an IBM is equal to 45.67. I just wrote such a big name. Is it not a waste of my time? And can I give spaces in middle of it? Come on. Why? Spaces are not allowed. Allowed or not allowed? So see that it is done. Print off. I need to write as it is. I just don't have time to type it. I will just copy and see that I got the data as it is. Don't take such a bigger variable name. Waste of your time. Say simply EMP_sal IBM is equal to 56.78. Print of what? EMP_sal IBM as printed like this. Variable names must be user friendly. Short and sweet కాదు, user friendly. All the terms of mine you need to spell out carefully. Spell out carefully. All the variables names must be user. By looking at the variable name, I should understand what it can do. Because you are already expert, you are the master in your WhatsApp chatting. THX you will say. When I clarify your doubt in WhatsApp, you will say THX. What is THX? So you are master in short and sweet. And sometimes student will say TQ. What is TQ? See how careful master you are. And you will say GN ఏంటది? GNT. G something you will say. So you're all masters now. You don't use the master in chatting. You be a master in subject. So you'll get a job quickly. Okay, na? So if the rules are clear. Yes, I'm asking you one by one. Please look at this, guys. I'm going to ask you. Try to take here examples. Also, I will try to place it. Quickly, one by one. ABC is equal to 12. Valid or invalid? Quickly. 1 to ABC is equal to 34. Ma? Okay. Underscore sal is equal to 3.4. Beautiful. Now I am writing underscore sal underscore is equal to 45. Good. Valid. Sal dollar ABC or sal underscore EMP is equal to 4.5. Amma? Why invalid? Dollar is not permitted. Dollar is good. Okay. This is the one. I will cover all these things. No special symbols are allowed. Okay. This I will take it. Here. I will take one more example. I will cover here. This, of course, I covered there only. I can write it. It is invalid. One more time I am writing sal hyphen EMP is equal to 45.67. Invalid. Okay. Sal underscore EMP. Valid. Good. Is equal to 5.6 is called what? Valid. Okay. Next I am writing one more example. I am covering for this rule also. Come on, tell me. If is equal to 45. Quickly. Okay. Else is equal to 4.5. Why? Because else is also keyword. Underscore else is equal to 4. Okay. Valid. Nice. All the variables are what? Case sensitive. Capital AGE is equal to something like 99. Small AG is equal to some 45. Some capital AGE is equal to something like 98. Valid or invalid? All of them are valid. Now you are having a doubt. Sir, I want to take it. Age is equal to something like, 88 years. 88 years. Valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? Valid, that is. That means previous value replaced with what? 88. And don't say SAR is already used, you are using again. Don't say invalid. I expected you are saying invalid. But be careful. Think before saying. I hope you are understanding. Is it okay, students? Yes. Print of what? Capital AGE, small AGE, and next is what? Capital AGE, and next is called what? Like this. This is the values printed or not? What are the values printed? 99, 45, and 98. I hope that these are the rules for using what? Variables in Python language. How many rules? 5. Are you perfect? Let me talk to online students. The students in the online, is it understandable, students? I am talking to online students. Is it understandable? Easy or difficult? Easy. Very good. Let's continue. Good. Shall I move forward? Yeah. So, are you getting confidence in doing the programming? Good. These variables, throughout my entire programming, I am going to use it. If you get a doubt on variables, again I have to come back. which I cannot come back. That's why every moment of it, concept program, every line program I will show you. Shall I start? Yeah. Let's move to the further. In my class, very regularly, I will use it. Some functions I am going to use, my dear students. See that in detail, I am using one function very regularly called what? Print. In C programming, to display the result, we will use a printf. Have you heard about printf? C language. If you don't know C language also, no problem. Java, if I use it, system.out.println. That is one complex statement. I am not asking what is system, what is out, what is println, what is the relationship between that. I am not going for it because we are Python programmers. In Python, to display my result, I will use which function? Print function. More about the print function, I will give you 5 syntaxes in the class. Not today. After 6 days, I will talk about the print function in detail. In detail, I will explain. At present, you have to understand that print function is used to display the result on the monitor. Like our printf statement, like our system.out.println, like in C++, cout. In Python, we are using what? Print. Okay. Next, one more function I will use it. What is the function name? Type function. Type is also one function used to determine type of the object. Type of the object. Are you giving the type? Python environment will assign the data type. Python environment will assign the data type. But we need to know which data type it is assigning internally. Okay, now that I am going to start today. Data types in Python I am going to introduce. Are you following, ma? Yeah. So type function is used for finding data type of the object, data type of the variable. I will use it. Next, one more function I am going to use it. What is the function name? ID will give you memory address of our object. Last and final. Let me take one example. Whenever I say this prompt I am writing, this 3 double greater thans, that is called Python command prompt symbol. Say once. Say. This is called what symbol? Python command prompt symbol. I can execute my program. Jupyter notebook also. From the day 1 onwards, I can work with the Jupyter notebook. Because in my full stack data science batches, we used to talk about the data science related kind of applications with this kind of Jupyter notebook. In beginning of my programming, I can start with this new, and then Python 3, I can happily start working on this like this. Okay, go there. Rather than working with black and white cinema, this is called black and white cinema. But your career will start with black and white cinema. You will become a very big director in movie. If I start directly like this, of course, not a problem. I can explain. A is equal to C, ma. 1 minute. I say A is equal to 10 and B is equal to what? 20. C is equal to what? A plus B. Print of what? A comma B comma C. There is an option called what? Click on run. Are you getting? Okay. Not a problem. Take it here. Okay. A is equal to 1 minute more. No problem. Because it was hit some key there earlier. I typed some symbol. Not a problem. Now you hit. Click on run. What is an output there? 10, 20, 30. 10, 20. Even when I was executed previously, what is the result is coming in the beginning? What is the result, ma? 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Need to listen. Should not sleep. So, getting this kind of thing. So, programming, if I explain, you can execute that program in the Python command prompt. I can execute the same Python program. See, my dear students, all of you, I can go to Python environment and I can go to this 3.10. Ideally, there is one more kind of IDE is there. There also you can execute. Let us wait. It is opening now. It is called one more environment. You take any Python student and ask this question, in how many ways I can execute my Python program? Not even one way they know properly. Okay, A is equal to 100, A is equal to 100, and then B is equal to 200, and C is equal to what? A plus B, and print of what? A comma B comma C. You'll be getting the output like this. But what is the difference? What is the difference between all these things? I can also execute on where? PyCharm I can execute on Spider, Anaconda 3 and Jupyter Notebook. I can execute on many ways on it. I can execute on many ways. Right or not? So the total Python course of mine is not a normal Python what you are learning, is a Python towards the data science. To become a data scientist, it is a great, credible job, royal job in the software industry nowadays, which is going to booming the industry. The most programming knowledge important is what? Python. Learning Python, completing is not important. How greatly you learn, that is matters a lot. If you take 100 students other than my student, not even 2 students will get the job because they don't know libraries. That's why daily our notes compare with other notes and inculcate other people that is not a Python, and Python learning is like this. And if you don't read, we will also equal to others also. That's why daily, especially boys, I will ask whenever I feel doubt about a particular student, I will ask that doubt here and there. Randomly, I will ask some questions. Girls, I take some time because beginning questions if I ask, they won't come to the classes also because they will fear. 33% reservation is given for 20-25 days. Later, they will understand the mindset of KVR sir, and then they will, okay, sir is asking the questions for our betterment. Today, if you don't participate in question hour, tomorrow you will go to interview, na? Interview will compulsory ask the questions, na? So he is not your brother to give the offer letter directly. Will they give? Definitely they will ask questions. That questions you face with me. When you say wrong, I will correct it, I am saying. There if you correct, what will happen? Back to home. If you wrong, I will correct you. So think sportively. Don't misunderstand me. Think sportively and cooperate. Boys, granted permission. Girls also. Not saying confidently. See, sir, we will see. Okay, I am not asking directly. Overall question I will ask. Whoever is more sportive, they can answer it. But definitely I will ask the questions to girls also. But boys, like pinpointing, and I will ask the questions. No reservation for boys. Okay? Right, ready. Go to the further discussion, ma. Go to the further discussion. And online students also will have a doubt. Sir, how you ask the doubt to, how you ask the questions to the online students? That is their doubt. That's why in my classroom, yes, sir. Ambedkar is saying that only. Yes, sir, he is saying. Definitely in my class, at the end of the class, 2-3 minutes I will reserve for asking the questions what I discussed on that day. Offline students one team, online students one team, Quizmaster is another team. Who is the winner of the day? I will declare immediately. 5 questions I will ask. Offline students winner, sir. Online students winner, sir. Quizmaster is winner. We will see that. Okay, na? So try to participate. Okay, done. So everybody is there, ready. See that they are saying okay, they are saying. So how many teams are there in my class? 3 teams. Right? Be careful. Who will be the winners? We will see. Shall I move forward? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Is the rules are clear? Is the rules are clear? How many rules are there? 5. All the 5 rules are clear. Now, I am entering to further. Come on. To store my input, what is required? Memory space. Who will allocate the memory space? Excellent. Data types. Memory space is allocated. Who is pointing to the memory space? Variable name. Who is pointing? Yeah. That is what I want to go for it. A is equal to what? 10. Whenever I say A is equal to 10, do you know students internally what is happening? Memory space is allocated because the Python is one of the dynamically typed programming language. Memory space is allocated, pointed by what? A. What is A? Variable name. Memory space. What is A? Variable name. What is the value containing? which is containing internally some address is there, ma. XXX 1 2 3 4. XXX 1 2 3. Such a big number will come. I just gave some number called 1 2 3 4. This is called what? This is called what? Memory address. As everybody is having some address or not? Like that, memory space also will contain some address in the main memory. That main memory address of that object obtained by a function called what? ID. Important in my programming. This is called what? Value. This is called what, ma? Value. This is called a value, which is displayed by which function? Print of what I will say? A. What is this A is called? Variable name. What is this A is called? Every variable name in Python is called behind of object who is there. Super. Super. To find out the type of the variable, we will use which function? Type of what name? Variable name. Variable name, which will print the data type. Data type. Can I go to the data type once? I'll check it out. See, students, go to Jupyter Notebook. Whichever variable you like, you go for it. So bike is ready, car is ready, cycle is ready. Jupyter is my car. Ideally, anything is there, whichever vehicle is ready, I will go in that vehicle. In the class also, whichever ID I want, I will tell you. I will tell you the downloading process also once. Already you have downloaded Python software, na? Jupyter Notebook ID also how to download, I will tell in the class. Nothing to worry about the downloading process. Programming is important. Downloading is what? After 2 minutes. Come on, students. A is equal to what, ma? 100. Print. Come on. A, comma. Come on. Type of A. Type of A. Okay. After that, click on what? Run. See, my dear students, what is 100? Value. What is int? What is int? There it is there. Why you are committing mistake? I get it. Inconvenient. Int is called what? Again, what is int? What is A? Object. Variable is okay. Every variable in Python is called what? How many times I have to tell you? All variables in Python are called what? Behind object who is there? Class will exist one time or more than once. Objects will exist how many times? All my 220 students are called what? Of which type? Beautiful. Beautiful. I am an object of which class? Teacher. Teacher. Understand or not? So this is an object of what? Remote. Remote is a class and this is the type of remote or not? Yes. Come on. Next I am going to enter into 100.45. 100.45. There only I am changing. Come on, run. What is coming? 100.45. What? What is float? Class. What is A? Of which class? Yes. Float. Now I am asking a question. Float is a class name, keyword? Huh? Float is a keyword, class name? Can I use class name as a variable name? Yes or no, sir? Yes or no, sir? Both the answers you say. What I have to say? Come on. Here, come on. What is int in Python? Class. What is int in Python? Float in Python. Beautiful. All the data types are what in Python? Classes. Classes. Come on. Int A is equal to 34.56. Valida, invalida? Valida, invalida? Int is what? Else is equal to 2.3. Say. Huh? Beautiful. Why? Else is a super. Int is equal to 34.56. Valida, invalida? What is it actually? Ma? Class name. All class names are keywords or not keywords? Not? Sure. Sure. Can I press enter key? 50,000 rupees question this is. Can I press enter key? Valid, invalid? Valid. Pakka valid this is. Some of the people are saying, some of them what? 90% of the Python trainers are misguiding. Int is one of the class name. All class names can be taken as a variable names, no problem at all. Because some of the people are asking in interview, int is a keyword, int is a keyword or not, they will ask you. And definitely you are remembering your old knowledge of C language. Definitely int is a keyword you will remember. But keep in mind that you are a Python student. Int in Python is what? Every class name can be used as what name? No problem at all. Press enter key, successfully done. Int is not a, but it is a. That itself is concluding that int, float, etc. are called what names? But not. Beautiful. Print. Print of what? Int, comma. Type of what? In my programming, int is acting as now what? Variable name, object name. Of which type? Float type. Of which type? Int is actually a variable name. Acting as which type? In this case, int is called what? Of which type? Beautiful. Come on, next asking one more. 234. Float is equal to 234. Valid or invalid? Pakka valid. That is comes under. Come on. Float, comma. Type of what? Yes. What is the type of, what is the value here? 234. Which type? What is int? What is float? Of which type? But actually int and float are what in Python? Classes. Can I use class names as variable names? No problem at all. Is the class names are keywords? No. Understand? Okay. Don't come and ask me, sir, can I use class names as variable names? If you ask me, I will show my notes. Whatever doubt you will get it, that is there in my notes. 101%. Because of my 25 years of experience of teaching, I am saying, because I will cover micro and nano level doubts, I will speak to you. Once you read my notes, you will equal to me. Okay. Let's coming to the point back. I will mention one point here. Last point, I will mention it. What is the note point? All the class names can be used as what? Variable names, because class names are not keywords. That's it. Okay, now shall I move forward? Yes. So see that, and already I used it. Even in Jupyter also, wherever you like it, you can execute. Shall I move forward? Yeah. Come on, next. Rules of variables are over. Now I am entering into data types. Shall I enter into the data types? Yes. All types of values are stored in where? Main memory. To enter into the main memory, what is required? Memory space. Who will allocate the memory space? That is what I am going to enter. Okay. And moreover, you already perfect in my 3 functions, which I am regularly using: print function, type function, ID function. Go. Once you go, last and final, I want to check it. See guys, A is equal to what? 10. Print of what? A comma. Type of A comma. Come on, next. ID of A. ID of A. Execute. ID of A. Click on what button? Run. See my dear students, what is 10? Value. What is this? Int. What is this such a biggest number? 9680. 96. Don't buttify that address. Same statement coming to this environment also. A is equal to 10. Print of A comma, type of A comma, ID of what? A. ID of A. What is that? Address is different or not? And you don't come and ask me, sir, in my system, you got this system, you got 8016. When you are executing in your system, don't expect the same address, you will get it. Because some students are asking, sir, you got this answer. No, I did not get the same answer. Because very keen of students will be there. Don't expect the same address. Address may be different. Are you getting me? Yes. See, in my system only, Jupyter is one address is giving. different address is giving. My command prompt is giving some other address is giving. If I go to the other place of this place, here if I go a is equal to 10, print a comma, come on, type of a comma, ID of a, you say, you are getting some different address is coming. So what is important? Data storage is important. Address is changing from one point of time to another point of time. There is no issue about it. Are you okay, students? Yeah. Now I am going to enter into the most important topic called what? Data types in Python. Data types in this itself will take data types in Python. This is a heart for learning the Python programming. I'm going to enter this. I will speak for 1 week. 1 week I will explain. Generally, if you see the people, they will explain data types in 1 day itself. Data types over. Student is also over. 100%. You bring any student, I will ask one simple question in the data types. They can't even answer. In data types, how much content I will give, you can't imagine it. Any interview, if you go for it, minimum 3 to 4 marks, minimum 3 to 5 marks, you will get it from data types. And to learn data science very well, artificial intelligence level, this data types will make a role like anything. Because we are learning Python with back-end communication, I'm going to tell. Multi-threading, I'm going to tell. NumPy and Pandas, I'm going to tell. Higher-end topics, these are all called. Regular expressions, I'm going to teach. Socket programming, I'm going to teach. So many number of higher-end topics, I'm going to explain. For all those things to learn very perfectly, what is most important? Data types. Shall we start? Yes. Spell out once. Data types. Data types. So once I will speak to online students, the students who are not, the students who are in the okay. Yes, ma, somewhere else missing. Okay. 1 minute. Something is missing, it seems. Yes, 1 minute. All the variables, all the class names can be used as what? Because class names are not, yeah, that's it, are not keywords. Very good. Students in the online, are you able to understand? Yes, ma. Darshana. I will explain. Database still time is there, ma. Still time is there for you. I will explain that. Okay. Following well. Okay. Let's move to the further discussion. Now I am entering into where? Shall I start? Yeah. The purpose of data types. The purpose of what? Data types. We are having data types in C programming, C++ programming, Java also. In every programming language, data types are compulsory. Why do you use data types in C language? I already said in the class. Say that to allocate the memory space. To allocate the, without memory allocation, what is not possible? Storing the data is not possible. Am I correct? The purpose of data types is that to allocate sufficient amount of memory space, sufficient amount of memory space. For that purpose, we are using what? Data types. Where is this memory space is to allocate sufficient amount of memory space? In where? Main memory of the computer. Main memory of the computer. For this purpose, we will go for what concept? Data types. In Python programming, look at students. In Python programming, we have 14 data types. 14 data types. And they are classified into 6 types. Classified into how many types? Right. Number 1. Look at that. First one, I will write it. Fundamental data types. Spell out. Fundamental category data types. Fundamental category data types. Spell out once more. Fundamental category data types. Under that fundamental category data types, we have one. Okay, this is a category. I will write Roman number 1. Under fundamental category, we have, come on, int. Come on, second, float. Next is called bool. Next is called what? A bool. Fourth is called what? Complex. What is this category called? Fundamental data types. Spell out. Fundamental category data types. When I say spell out means you have to read immediately. Don't show your laziness. Start. Category data types. Under fundamental category data types, how many? Number one. All these data types are called dash. Okay, that's right. But they are what? Classes. What they are? Good. Second category data type, I am going to write it. Second category data type, I am going to write it. That is called sequence category data type. Spell out. Under sequence category data types, we have, come on, str, and the second is called bytes, and the third one is called what? Byte array. Which is that? Byte array. And the next is called range. How many data types under sequence? 4. Spell out. str, bytes, byte array. Good. Under fundamental, there are 4. Here they are called what? 4. Okay. Next, I will go for third category. That is called what? List category data types. Spell out. Yes, these are also known as what? Collection data types we can call. Spell out, ma. Data types. Under collection data types, we have one is called list. One more is called a tuple. Spell out. Once again. List and what is this category? List category data types. Number 1, list, tuple. Understand? Okay. Next is called what? Another category that is set category data types. Spell out. Which data type? Set category data type. Set category data. Also called what? As beautiful. Number 1 is called what? Set. Second is called frozen set. Spell out. How many categories of sets? Number 1, set and very good. Set and frozen set. Okay. Next is called what? I want to go for a dict data type. Dict category data type. Fifth one is called what? Dict. Category data type. Dict. Yes. Also called as which type? Collection data type only. What is dict, ma? Very good. Dictionary. Who said dictionary? Very good. Who said dictionary? Very good. What is a dictionary? What is a dictionary? Collection of words. Is it? Dictionary is a collection of words. Okay. Keys and values. Very good. Who said keys and values? They are fearing. Keys and values is correct. Who said? Some Akashvani said Akashvani. Somebody said. Sometimes Akashvani will say some Python answers also. Unknown persons will say. Correct answer, ma. Who said? You said. Correct answer that is. Okay, backside somebody. That's what some Akashvani said. Right. So, correct answer, key comma value pair. These are all called what? Non-key comma value pair. This is called what? Key comma value pair. What is the key? Difficult word. What is the value? Easy word. Meanings will be there, na? Difficult word is equal to easy word. Difficult word is equal to easy word. Take one more example. If I go to a banking application, when you go to a bank to find out the balance of yours, bank clerk will ask what? Account number, na? Bank clerk will ask what? Account number. What is that account number you are giving? Is called key, and they will give you the value or not. Simple. You take your phone book, mobile, you take it. I am asking, please tell me the phone number of Naresh IT. You will look for what? Naresh IT, you will search or not? Naresh IT is called what? Key. And you are giving the phone number or not? You are searching in your search option on the basis of name or on the basis of number of name. Simple. So where is the doubt here? Getting or not? Simple. You want to find out your rank in your entrance. You want to find out your rank in entrance. What are you entering? Hall ticket number. Hall ticket number is called what? Key. And your rank is called what? Key comma value pair organization is called what? Dict data type. Super concept, super data type it is. We will explain what is the data type there. Dict data type is available. What is the data type name? Yes. Next is called what? None type data type. Spell out. Yes. None type data type. None type category data type. Only one data type. Only one value will be there. That is called a none. What is that? None. None. How many data types are there? 6, 14 చెప్పకూడదు అట్లా. Come on, how many data types? Classified into, say the first 14 data types, say once, int, float. Four plus 4, how many? 8 plus 2, 10 plus 2, 14 is there or not? How many data types in Python totally? Say once, don't see on the board. How many? One by one. Slow. Fifth, stringer. Stand up once. Stand up. No. Stringer. They will ask who is your faculty. Don't tell my name. String is in Java. In Python, what? I'll show you. Because when you say something wrong, I will fear first of all. When you say wrong, I will fear. First person to fear. So I'm writing my name here. Print of what? Yes, comma what? Type of yes. What is KVR here? Is the data collection of characters enclosed within double quotes. Is what type here? What is str? Is it string? Then say what? str or string? str. Sit down. So come on. What is the next? Yes, bytes. Who will tell 14 data types? Raise the hand, boys. Anta scene ledhu ikkada. Okay. Online students are raising the hand. Girls, who will say? Who will say? This is called concentration. Who will say on spot? They are fully concentrated. Start. You see, they are raising the hand, you see. They are raising. Vikas is raising the hand. Narendra is raising the hand. Sai Ganesh is raising the hand. Like that, many people are raising their hand. See how many people are raising the hand? Okay, you are also raising the hand. Good. Come on. Okay, I will come to you. Int, float, complex. Don't, if who is raising, I already asked. Silence. Bool. Next. Order. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Reverse means digestion problems will come. Okay, not a problem. Okay, str. Not a problem. Sit down. Int. Don't keep mask. When you are sitting, keep the mask. When you are saying mask is removed. Int. Float. Complex. Boolean, no. He is also your friend. str, when I say, he said string. When I say bool, you are saying boolean. Don't elaborate. Bool, okay. Silence. str. Bytes. Tuple, not tuple. Okay, no problem. Good. Huh? Dict. None. Very good. So girls are entering last. None. Good. Only we know only none or what? Other things also we know now. Yeah. Guys, are you okay? Boys, that side nobody is saying. Don't sit like this. Don't sit like a park. Come on. Who will say? Boys in the back. Stand up once. What is there? Come on, stand up. Quickly. Silence, ma. Listen. Huh? Silence. Say bigger. Int. Float. Complex. Bool. STR. Bytes. Byte array. Range. Set. Frozen set. List. Tuple. Dict. None type. Good. If you say once in the class, now you need not read also. How many classifications? Who will tell 6 classifications? No, sir. When we remember this, that we are forgetting. When we are remembering that, this we are forgetting. Both of them remembering is very good. Say classification. Say once more, please, all of you. Number 1, fundamental data types, sequence category data types, list category data types, set category data types, dict category data types. Yes. These things I will discuss one by one. So subject is on. We enter into the highway by collecting different passengers. Bus is full, ready to enter into the highway. Enter into the highway. Now we will change the 4th gear. Tomorrow, 4th gear, no, don't fear, sir will go speed. I will enter into which category first? Yes. Tomorrow, I will explain only into data type. 2 hours, I will explain about only into data type. What is int? Int is integer. My dear student, if you say like that, I will fear a lot. What is int? Yeah, that is that. What is the purpose of it? I will tell you tomorrow number systems also. Decimal number system, octal number system, binary number system, hexadecimal number system. One day I told you high level and low level. Tomorrow I will explain in detail. In detail I will explain. 4 o'clock, 10 minutes sharp the class will start. All the students in the online and offline, sharp class will start. Okay, na? So now this concept today evening I will upload. Today evening 8 o'clock I will upload total minors. By contacting to admins, I will upload this entire notes. Data types I am not uploading because tomorrow I will upload the data types. Previous things I will upload. Features and your video links also I will upload. Okay, students? Is my explanation clear? So what is today's class conclusion? Rules for using variables. Importance of variables also we learn. And we enter into where? Data types. Subject is started. Now tomorrow we will enter into fundamental category data types. Thank you. Good day. All the best.